And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. How is everybody? Finally, alright? This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platforms, and this is the Professional Forex Trading Course 101. Alright, everybody, we're going to continue with Fibonacci's, alright? I know it's the same title because starting from Monday we're going to have the Forex Trading Week. We're going to put into practice what we have learned so far, all right? And the last module was candlestick formation, right? Okay, so we're going to try to trade for 1 week and hopefully implement what we have learned so far. Alright, that being said, never forget, you're going to graduate from this course when number one, you have your charts ready and set up for trading, you have your strategy in place, hopefully you're building your strategy, everybody. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. For questions and homeworks, you have the Gmail, and tomorrow we have day 3 of the Fibonacci Mastery, everybody, for extra webinars, seminars, and this month we are going to have the flagship course, how to hedge as a pro. We're going to have another course, and no, it's not suitable for beginners. Some courses are suitable for beginners, some courses are not suitable for beginners. How to hedge, it's not for beginners, unfortunately. Alright, so Fibonacci's, right? Let me find the picture. There you go. Picture one more time. So we are talking about the original Fibonacci. So we use the original Fibonacci to determine trend direction. Then we compare trend direction from the larger time frame to the lower time frame. And number 3, the last thing we need to identify in what zone are the Fibonacci's on the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. Hello Azedin, how are you? And what was the homework, everybody? Do you have a homework? Kind of euro dollar maybe. Let me go to classes. Yes, so the original Fibonacci, we are using the original Fibonacci to determine trend direction, everybody. Give me a second. Alright, we are here, and what was the homework? What's the homework? Any homeworks? Not in here. Homework, where's the homework? Oh my gosh, look at this. Everybody, what do you say? Euro dollar, what was the homework? Does anybody remember? Or it was down in here. Homework. I know I gave you a homework, but looks like very structured. No, this is the Fibonacci, right? Okay, everybody, type in a currency. Everybody, type in the chat a currency pair. So we're going to do this exercise together. Type in the chat a currency pair, everybody. So we are going to chart the Fibonacci together, alright? Everything starts from the monthly bands. Fibonacci 2. Homework, thank you, Lisa, was Euro, AUD, NZD, USD. Alright, everybody, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Euro, AUD, USD, or NZD, USD? Which one do you prefer, everybody? AUD USD, just an example. No, there is no right or wrong. NZD USD. Alright. So let's go to everybody. Give me a second. I'm going to clone chart and NZD USD, right? NZD USD. Give it a second. NZD, not euro. NZD USD. There you go. Widget out. Alright everybody, settings, general. Alright, this is all good. Okay everybody, so everything starts from the monthly band, right? We have the upper band somewhere up in here, and we have the lower band somewhere down here, right? Boss, I can't find Fibonacci lesson. You can go to Dukascopy. Give me a second. You can go to Dukascopy Academy. Give it a second. It's Friday, doesn't want to work, whatever. Okay, you go to Dukascopy Academy and you go to playlist. You click on playlist. And it's Friday, right? Not even the internet wants to work today. What? Everybody's online today. And you go to Professional Trader Course 2023. All right. Click in here. And yes, this is me too. Give it a second. Internet or PC, whatever, you know. And if you go here to menu, I don't know, 100 something. Oh, here you have the Fibonacci. But trading the Fibonacci. So lesson 54. All right, everybody. Lesson 54 from last year. It starts the Fibonacci. Don't forget to mention the manual. Thank you very much. If you didn't receive the manual, everybody, send me an email. Thank you very much. If you didn't receive the free manual, ask for it. Send me an email to mikefxboss@gmail.com. Thank you, Melissa. Alright, if this is NZD/USD monthly chart, now where should we start charting the original Fibonacci, which we are using for direction first? As a good analyst that is winning 60% of the time, minimum 60% of the time, right? Where would you start charting your Fibonacci? Would this be the A? Would the second circle be the A? Or would it be the third circle be the A? Which one would be the correct answer? Capital A. Down Fibonacci this time. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. which one would be the correct answer? First, the A. So we've learned about the up Fibonacci. Now on the down sequence is the same, right? But instead of us looking for a low, we're going to look for a high. So the A is the first high, is the absolute high, is the highest high, is the starting point of a downtrend. On YouTube, Melissa is saying 3. So everybody here, you need to be very precise. Very precise, right? You need to zoom in, and you start with the horizontal line, and if it's not visible yet from the horizontal lines, I can see that there is a small space. I need to use the tool, right? So which one is higher? First circle high 0.88426, second high 0.8835, 8842, 8835. Alright, so at least on J-Forex, I don't know TradingView, maybe different. Alright, but on J-Forex the first circle is the correct answer, everybody. Alright? Do you want me to check TradingView too? TradingView. Boss, what if we have different numbers? You use the numbers that you got, alright? Let's not overcomplicate. 1 pip doesn't really matter, alright? So NZD/USD monthly chart, TradingView this time, monthly chart. So which one is higher? Let me delete this one and delete this one. So if you go to H, 8836, 8842, so the first circle, everybody. Alright, you start at the first circle. Alright, from TradingView 2, it was the first circle. Alright, alright. If this is the A, which one is the B? The B is the first low inside, not inside, the B is the first low as soon as possible after the A. So is the first circle the B, is the second circle the B, or is the third circle the B? Which one is the B? Is the first circle the B, everybody? Is the second circle the B? Or is the third? What do you think? The B is the... No, listen up. Nobody says that it's the lowest low. The B is the first low. Oh, but the left is lower. Nobody says about the lowest low. Make sense? You are inventing hot water, my friend. Nobody, the rule doesn't say that the B is the lowest low. The B is the first low as soon as possible after the A. Melissa, you got it. The second, exactly, that's the B. Alright? Horizontal line on the A, horizontal line on the B, Fibonacci retracement tool, B to A. Now we have a sequence, right? Now, which one is the C? Is the first circle the C? Is the second circle the C? Or is the third circle the C? Which one is the C? One more time, we're going to spend 3 months, right, filling your head with the rules. The C is the highest point inside the AB boundary after the B before the market hits the appropriate extension. The C is the highest point, not necessarily a high. It could be a high, but sometimes it's not, depending on how the market is quick or violent. The C is the highest point, yes, inside the AB boundary after the B before the market hits the appropriate extension. Is the first the highest point inside the AB boundary? Is this the highest point, Melissa, inside the AB boundary? Which one is the highest point inside the AB boundary? Is the first circle the highest point? Is the second circle the highest point? Or is the third circle the highest point? Which one is higher? No, it's not. So the answer is the third, correct. This is the C, right? Now, I'm not going to tell you more than this. Should we profit take at the red? Should we profit take at the blue? Or should we profit take at the green? What's the answer? We have A to B, A to B, B to C, right? You can do something like this to have a better visual of the sequence if you want. Not necessary, but anyways. If I short the market, everybody, if I short the market here, this is a counter trend line break, right? If I short the market here, where should I profit take? Should I profit take at the red? I'm going to put to MetaTrader or whatever, the trading. I'm going to put into the trading station the number level on the red, the blue, or the green. The red, exactly the red, right? Now, so at the red, right, at the red, as you can see, everybody, we have another rule that the D, it must be a low, right? In charting, the D must be a low. Do we have a low? No, we don't, right? So we need to move down, 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 and wait and monitor the market. Bam! Now we have the D. Alright? Now, don't confuse the rules. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Don't confuse the rules with what happens in the market. Because somebody is yelling at me already. Oh, but it's at the green. We are going to profit take at the red. Period, end of story. But when you chart, the market sometimes doesn't stop at the red, or it doesn't stop at the blue, it doesn't stop also at the green. Makes sense? So you must obey the rule that the D, it's a low. So this is how the Fibonacci works. You're going to go down, down, trying to find the D, and bam, that's the D in charting. Don't mistake charting the Fibonacci with trading the Fibonacci. Alright? If you're going to leave this up in here, this is wrong. The D must be a low, so Alright? Yet, sometimes the market doesn't stop. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Make sense? But you cannot blame them, oh, it should be at the red, but it's at the green. So what? This is how the market works. Alright, everybody? Now, you've learned already yesterday, we need to readjust the Fibonacci. A goes to C. A goes to C. Give me a second. A goes to C. B goes to D, right? B goes to D. This is going to be somewhere else. This is going to be somewhere else. This is the B. Right, Fibonacci retracement tool. Let's spread the Fibonacci from A to B again. Alright, everybody? Now, if this previous sequence it's making you troubles, headaches, you can delete it or you can leave it there. Boss, I must learn Fibonacci lesson then come back here. Sure. Alright, so we are moving. We are, we are charting, right? So this is the new sequence. We can zoom out and NZD USD monthly chart. Right, everybody? That's the D. Now, which one is our C, everybody? Is the first circle our C? Is the second circle our C? Or is the third circle our C? Which one? And we are using the original Fibonacci to determine trend direction. Is NZD USD on the monthly chart long term going to fall, or is NZD USD long term going to go up? Because the Fibonacci, the original Fibonacci, is going to determine trend direction. You don't know, so you delete, horizontal line, it's one of the tricks. That's the C, the second circle was the C. Alright, so that's the C. That's the C. And where should we profit take, everybody? If we shorted the market in here, or if we shorted the market in here, or if we shorted the market in here, where should we profit take? At the red, at the blue, or at the green? Don't be sorry, Melissa, here's how we learn. Where should we profit take? And you are going to trade the Fibonacci exactly in the same way on all time frames, everybody. All time frames. The 15-minute chart, the daily chart, the 1-hour chart, the 4-hour chart, the daily chart, alright? Where should we profit take? This is the C, that's the B. Should we profit take at the red? By the way, the market hit the red already. Should we profit take at the blue, or should we profit take at the green? What's the answer? Boss, but you have uptrends too. Sure. The market is going to retrace. Green, says Melissa. Very good. Exactly. Alright, everybody? So, you as a good analyst, you are not a trader yet. You as a good analyst, you are going to tell your trader, which is yourself, NZD USD monthly chart, long-term short, sell the market, not buy, sell. Make sense, everybody? Now, how curious is this market if you start to draw the market wave? Extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement. How is the market wave too? How curious that the market wave works in synergy with the Fibonacci's. Agreed, everybody? So this is the correct Fibonacci, everybody. At least on most of you are using TradingView. So give me a second, everybody. TradingView, TradingView, TradingView. So your A should be at 0.88361 and your B should be at 0.61968 if you want to write down. Alright? NZD/USD monthly chart, your A should be at 0.88361 and your B should be at 0.61968, alright? How many of you made money this week shorting NZD/USD and how many lost money this week because you are buying? Can you see from the chart, everybody, that the market is telling you what it's going to do? Most likely 7 times out of 10. Alright. Now we go on the weekly chart. Clone chart. Alright, so we're going to delete a few things. Delete the Fibonacci's too. We're going to keep the ABCDs. Delete this one, delete this one, delete this one. Alright. So, shortcut, talking about the weekly chart. If you start from the first high or the first circle on the monthly, then you're going to start from the first circle, the weekly and the daily too. Make sense? J-Van, I made money selling SDCat. Congratulations. Congratulations. So Fibonacci now on the weekly chart, charting the Fibonacci. We are learning how to chart the Fibonacci. Right? The first one is on me. That's the A, the first high, the absolute high. Changing weekly chart. Give it a second. Alright. A, B, C, D, B, C, and D. Boss, this is so complex. Don't worry, don't freak out. We are going to learn Fibonacci's for 3 months, alright? Just keep doing the good work. Alright, everybody? So the A is the same from the monthly. What about the B? Which one is the B? Is the first circle the B? Is the second circle the B? Or is the third circle the B? Which one is the B? J-Van with the Fibonacci, sure. Aren't you glad, J-Van, that you're in the Fibonacci mastery? Learning how to become a master trader? Learning how to become a Fibonacci master trader? Yeah, tomorrow we're going to talk about strategies. Tomorrow in the Fibonacci Mastery, I'm going to reveal how can I shouldn't tell this online, but I'm going to reveal a strategy that allows me to travel around the world. How can I travel all around the world, you know, and make money with the Fibonacci? I'm very glad, boss. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. No, I'm not joking. Tomorrow we're going to learn what is called set and forget. You know? No, I'm not joking. It's true. Melissa and Javen are going to tell everybody on Monday. It's true. He has a strategy that allows him to not bother with trading. He can travel all around the world, and Fibonacci is making him money. Second circle. Wrong answer. The B is the first low. As soon as possible, Broto, Melissa, the B is the first low. As soon as possible after the A. First one, exactly. Pay attention, everybody, with charting. See how easy it is to make a mistake? If you make a mistake in here, then this is going to be huge in terms of lost money. Alright, you're going to have the stop loss in the wrong place. You could have the wrong visual on the smaller time frames. Alright, so be very specific about the Fibonacci. That's the B, exactly. Right, back to here, out the circle, Fibonacci retracement tool. Right, and a little bit more difficult to, I'm going to extend on the right. Okay, everybody? Now, everybody, I'm going to trick you right now, okay? On purpose. Take a very good look at this chart and tell me which one is the C. Is the first circle the C, or is the second circle the C? Which one is the C? And don't be mad at me, I'm telling you already, I'm going to trick you. The C is the highest point inside the AB boundary before the market hits the appropriate extension. Which one is the highest point inside the AB boundary before the market hits the appropriate extension? So B is the first high low after the A, and the C is the highest. You need to get the whole rule, everybody. You know, the C is the highest point inside the AB. This is just part of the rule. The C is the highest point inside the AB boundary before the market hits the appropriate extension. Broto says first. Anybody else on YouTube? Oh, but the second it's higher. The C is the highest point inside the AB boundary after the B before the market hits the appropriate extension. Anybody who says number 2, second circle? I couldn't trick you, could I? I couldn't trick you. It's Friday, I hope to. Alright, everybody, so the correct answer is number 1. Alright, so you are not going to see this on YouTube, everybody, but it's a comment on the other streaming platform. You know? Oh, but the second is higher. Yes, the second is higher, but the Fibonacci sequence, the A, B, C, D, didn't the market retrace to the C and gravitate down, down, down to the blue and the red, retrace again and gravitate down, down, down to the blue, and bam, didn't the market hit the extension? Oh, but the second is still higher. It doesn't matter. Fibonacci is a sequence of highs and lows. A to B, B to C, and green went to green. This is a full circles Fibonacci sequence. Make sense? So pay attention, everybody, not to mix apples with bananas. Alright? Just because this is higher, this doesn't mean that this is the C on this one. If you do this mistake, you are going to have Fibonacci's completely messed up, which is going to transform to losing money. Alright? Now I'm going to do like this and back to here. Alright? Now A goes to C, A goes to C, as always, A goes to C, B goes to D, give me a second, B goes to D, B goes to D, right? And we have a new down Fibonacci sequence, B to A, there you go. Alright? Now, do we agree that the market, the market was doing different things, but ultimately the market broke our A? Do we agree? In charting the Fibonacci, the market broke our A. Do we agree, everybody? Type in the chat, yes I agree, or type in the chat, no I don't agree. Brought to agree, alright. So when the market breaks the A, the down Fibonacci is not valid anymore, so we should start a new up Fibonacci. Does this make sense? Boss, can you repeat please? Once the market breaks our A, our down Fibonacci in this example is not valid anymore. Alright? Game over. So we need to start to build an up Fibonacci. Alright? So I'm going to delete this one. It serves no purpose. Out, 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 out. So where should we start our up Fibonacci? Should we start at the first circle? Should we start at the second circle? Should we start at the third circle? Where should we start? Yeah, my bad, I shouldn't do this, right? I'm going to leave it, yeah, it's going to be too complex, alright? Where should you... Exactly, congratulations. You are not starting anything new, you are just reversing the sequence. Broto says first, wrong answer. Broto, my bad, I did a mistake with you students because I put this one out and you say, alright, now this is the lowest low. Okay, my bad. Alright? Why not the first one? Because we started, everybody, our down sequence starting from here. Make sense? You cannot go back in time. This would be wrong. Alright, Broto? I'm going to leave this Fibonacci like in here. Alright, everybody? You cannot go back in time. If you start a Fibonacci starting from here, then you need to look right, not left. Make sense? Clone chart, Euro JPY maybe, Euro JPY monthly chart, not Canada JPY. Alright. Alright. See everybody, just an example. If this is the lower band, you know, you are going to start your A in here. Make sense? You cannot look left. This would be wrong. Make sense, everybody? If this would be the case like this, you know, the market just hit the lower band, you know. Got it, boss. Okay. Alright, everybody, it's a sequence of events. This event went from the lower band to the higher band, and from the upper band to the lower band. It's a sequence of events. If you would put your A here, I mean, this doesn't make any sense already, right? Agreed? So you cannot go back in time. Alright? So one more time, everybody. Now that you know that you can go back in time, which one is your A? Is the first circle is the second circle the A, or is the third circle the A? The second. Got it. Alright. So if this is the A now I'm going to delete this one, alright? Not to bother anymore. Which one is the B? Is the first circle our B? Or is the second circle our B? Everybody, is the first circle the second? So the second is the correct, yes. The first circle is the B, or is the second circle the B? Which one is the correct answer? The B is the first high as soon as possible after the A. The correct answer is the first circle. You need to learn those rules, everybody. Alright? You need to learn those rules. The B is the first high as soon as possible after the A. The first circle is the answer. Okay? Horizontal lines, A to B. This is the C, right? It's the lowest point inside the AB boundary. And then blue went to blue, but again it didn't stop, so we need to find the high. So that's the high. That's the high, that's the D. A goes to C, B goes to D. And you have a new up Fibonacci sequence. Boss, this is so difficult. Just practice, 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 practice. Repetition is the mother of skill. New Fibonacci sequence, A to B. You are charting, 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 charting. And you are charting, and you are charting. Alright. Very good. Now, which one is our C, everybody? Is the first circle our C? Or is the second circle our C? No, you don't, no, everybody, listen up. You don't need to, I know it's difficult to some of you. You don't need to necessarily use the Fibonacci's, alright? But Fibonacci is a great tool because shows you direction, shows you stop loss levels, and shows you take profit levels. Make sense? As a matter of fact, Javen is telling everybody, oh, now that I'm in the Fibonacci mastery, I finally am making money. you don't need necessarily to trade the Fibonacci. You can trade market wave, short-term trends, whatever. Proto, yes sir, correct. That's the C. What about the D? Should the D stop at the red or should the D stop at the blue? Where should we profit take? Should we profit take at the red? So again, A to B, B to C, C to D, A to B, B to C. Where is going to be the D? The red, exactly. No, it didn't hit the black. It's almost right, but it didn't. At least if I'm not mistaken. Everybody give me a second. Give me a second, everybody. Somebody is yelling at me. Give me a second, give me a second. Give me a second. To make it bigger. To make it bigger. Alright, so what's the low? 74610. 764. One more time. Low 7461. 7461. 745. Oh, 5. It broke. Thank you very much. It broke the A, everybody already. Thanks for pointing out. It broke, everybody, the A. Thanks for pointing out. So now that the market broke our A again, this Fibonacci is not valid anymore. What do you need to do? You need to reverse it again, right? Everybody, I'm going to speed a little bit, alright? Because we're almost out of time. So we should do again A to B, but you see that even if you reverse the Fibonacci, you are going to be stopped out again, agreed? If you reverse the up Fibonacci and you start charting the new down Fibonacci, A, B, C, D, we are going to be stopped out at the circle. Do we agree, everybody? Do we agree? Yes, download this lesson and rewatch it over and over again. Thank you very much for pointing out. So we were stopped out on the A again. The market went down, 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 and bam, we have a lower low compared to our A. So this up Fibonacci is not valid anymore. We need to start to chart a new down Fibonacci. But for us not to waste time, we can see that it doesn't make sense to chart the down Fibonacci. We're going to be stopped out anyway up in here. Makes sense? And if we move the chart, give it a second, give it a second. If you move the chart, we're going to see that it doesn't make sense to waste time to chart the up Fibonacci because the market is going to stop us out in here anyway. Does this make sense? It's not wrong, you can do this. You're going to chart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fibonaccis, but lastly the market is going to push down, right? No, no. Pay attention, everybody. You having this understanding, listen up. You having the understanding that, oh, what is happening with the Fibonacci's, and you starting up in here because you know that the sequence is going to break here anyway. This is not the same that you go on a NZD USD weekly chart, you know, NZD USD weekly chart, Make sense? And you just assume that, oh, I'm going to start in here. This is not the same. Make sense, everybody? Here, you did your job, you know, you understand spatially what is happening. You're going to chart the down Fibonacci and the market is going to stop you out. You are going to chart the up Fibonacci and the market is going to stop you out. You did the work. This is one. But if you just go on the NZD CAD and all the other charts and you say, oh, I'm just going to start my Fibonacci from this high, this would be wrong. Alright? Don't assume. Do the work and then you start up in here. I cannot tell you how many advanced students, traders lose money because they assume that Fibonacci starts up in here. Alright? Don't do this. Alright? So, back to the ABCDs. Now we know that finally this market is going to push down in here, so we start up in here. That's the high, that's the highest high, that's the, not the absolute high, but this is that now the starting point of the sequence. Alright, so if you zoom in, that's the A, and finding the first low as soon as possible, that's the B, B to A, and the game starts again. And it really is a game. A to B. Alright? A to B. That's the C. This is the highest point inside the AB boundary before the market hits the appropriate extension. Green goes to green. That's the green. I need to find the low, 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 low. Bam. That's the low. That's the D. Fibonacci retracement tool. And repeat the low. A goes to C. A goes to C. B goes to D. Give it a second. B goes to D. Zooming out, zooming out, zooming out, zooming out. C is the highest point inside the AB boundary before the market hits the appropriate extension. That's the C. And measuring the D, right? Still the green. Green goes to green, so profit take down in here. So that's the C, that's the D. Finding a low, we have a new down Fibonacci sequence. Connect the D to the C and repeat the low. A goes to C. Come on. A goes to C. B goes to D. B goes to D. And finally, right, we are here. Everybody, so this is the correct Fibonacci on the NZD USD daily chart. Alright? If Fibonacci tells you the trend direction, you have a monthly down Fibonacci, you have a original Fibonacci pointing down on the monthly chart, ABCD sequence. Now you have a down Fibonacci pointing, you have a Fibonacci on the weekly chart pointing down. So how should you trade this sucker to have a greater chance? See everybody? Wouldn't this be a great trade for you to enter? And of course the market must wave, right? You are freaking out in here for no reason, everybody. Make sense? Would you make tons of money shorting up in here the C? Would you make tons of money, everybody, if you would short the market up in here? Type in the chat, yes, I would make tons of money. Alright. Fibonacci is going to show you the entry, the risk-reward ratio. In this example, I mean 1 per what? 6. 1 per, give me a second. 1 per 1 per 1. 1 per, I'm not sure what I'm clicking. 1 per 1, where is clone? 1 per 2. And 1 per 2. 1 per, well, red goes to red, right? So 1 per 3 and a half something. Happy Friday, everybody. Download this lesson, rewatch it over and over and over again, and I see you back on Monday. Until Monday, stay strong and study the Fibonacci like a boss. Never forget.